I think we are. Okay. Welcome to Flippin February. I've already knocked something over. Nice. Right, we made it here. It's what? Literally, it is Wednesday, the 1st of February, 6:49 p.m. Wow, look at that. We made it a month in. And what? A few hours. Anyways, what have we got to look forward for this month? Let's have a look at the calendar, shall we? So, February is a bit of a mid-month, really. It's awful weather. The economy is still a bit depressed in February. There's not much going on. Lots of school stuff, if you're that age. But obviously, you've got Valentine's Day for any of you who have got a relationship. Then there's which I've just read up on February the 13th. There's something called Galentine's Day, which is popularized by Parks and Recreation. I'm gonna have to watch that now. Is where you celebrate your friendships. Okay, not for me. Other important days include February the 17th, which is a shared day between the President Abraham Lincoln's birthday and National Women's Day of India. So, well done, ladies out there. Big up India. And then February 12th is George Washington's birthday as well. So, how old would he be now? Like 200 and something? Yeah. What else actually fucking happens in February? Was it today? Or it might have been January. It's the 31st, but we'll count it as February. The Haas livery for Formula One has been revealed, and can I say, it looks all right. Yeah, it looks all right. It looks decent. I had the dates from the other ones on my phone. Fucking hell, pardon me. I apologise. Let's go to the Formula One. F1. Launch dates for liveries. So Red Bulls is the one that comes out next on the 3rd of February. But knowing Red Bull, it'll just be the same as it always is. Williams on the 6th. I hope they don't just go standard safe bet. Alfa Romeo on the 7th. The big one. Ferrari and Ferrari's on the 14th. And Mercedes is on the 15th. So, yeah. I'll look forward to the Mercedes one. Ferraris always naturally look good. As that guy from Drive to Survive says, you ask a kid to draw a race car, he'll colour it red. So, yeah, it's literally just a race car for Ferrari. Important events. Indian Coast Guard Day on the 1st of February. Big up my Indian Coast Guards. 2nd of February, World Wetlands Day. 4th is World Cancer Day. International Day of Zero Tolerance to, what was that? Female genital mutilation. Oh, yeah. Well, yeah, we don't want any tolerance of that. So, yeah, I think that should be International Year of Zero Tolerance to that. National Deworming Day on February the 10th. Is there any like Rare Disease Day is February the 28th? I wonder why that is that. Give me that Rare Disease Day. I want to learn about that one. No, blah, blah, blah. Some guy got a Nobel Prize and standard stuff. Everybody's talking about this Indian Coast Guard Day. The Coast Guards in India just like naturally built different. Like I know the lifeboat in England's pretty decent. We sold our lifeboat off to a Malaysian lifeboat company because we needed a new one. So yeah, don't know why I know that one. Yeah. So what else is happening in February? I got all of my assignments for this semester. I don't know where I've wrote it down. I wrote it down somewhere. I promise I've got it wrote down somewhere, but it's not in one of these. I tried to be organised, but I've got a HDMI cable coming out of my workbook. Jakeman's. I love a Jakeman's. These are lame. I'm not sure if I prefer the honey and lemon ones or the blackcurrant ones. Let me know if you're a honey and lemon boy or a blackcurrant gal. Can't open it. It's been in my cupboard too long. It's like the plastic has become the sweet. Must be good for my insides. It looks like the freaking Mind Stone that Thanos rips out of Vision's head. Like, it's like transparent as well. Oh yeah, I'm not going to believe this. I smashed off the 45p can energy drink. Finished them. Now I'm on to the Audi Special. Back on the Red Thunder, baby. I don't think I'll live past fucking 35 now because of what I've ingest on a regular basis just to numb the feeling of not wanting to make it through the mid-afternoon. The caffeine makes me forget that because it just gives you tunnel vision and everything stimulates you. So, yeah, you go, oh. Yeah. Also, the Futurama episode where Fry drinks like 2,000 cups of coffee with some prize money that he wins, and then he can like slow down time and shit, like the Quicksilver scenes from X-Men. That's how I feel after just one 45p can of energy drink. It hits different for me. But yeah. Also, something cool came. Oh. 1 second, I'll stand up. Oh. I would do the Obi Annie, but I've got a TV literally about that length that way. My sword's falling apart at the bottom, and I've got this here. But yeah, I actually got this from the Leeds Armoury gift shop. No, I don't know if it's true or not. But what I heard, I don't know if it's true that, or if this is like a retail technique that they used on a very gullible, I say child, Ryan. I was probably like 14, 15. No. I say 13 or 14. But they told me that before the samurai were allowed to use big, expensive carbon steel, Damascus steel thingy, katanas and stuff like that, and big massive swords, they had to use wooden ones from the strongest, densest tree that they could find. And once they could master combat with a really big, heavy wooden sword, then and only then were they allowed to move on to blunt metal swords, and then obviously their katana, and what do you call it? Obviously, all they're doing, whatever the moves are with the katana, I don't really know, but whatever the moves they've been practicing, the really heavy one would be much quicker to do with the lighter, thinner, sharper metal. So yeah, and that's how they became masters of sword jiu-jitsu, sword fu. Yeah. But yeah, shout out the Leeds Armory. I think it's brilliant. They've got like an elephant in there as well. They used to. And do you know, like them Facebook memes of that armor chest plate with like the massive hole in it, where it's like a cannonball hit the guy straight through the chest, and it's like the scale of pain that I feel, and then the school nurse will just put like an ice pack on it or some bullshit like that. That'll be the meme, but it will show you that hole in the guy's chest. That chest piece is actually in the Leeds Armory, I think. I remember seeing it, so it might have been like on the move, being displayed around the country, but it was definitely in there. So yeah. Oh. So yeah, that's one of the many things that occupy my ADHD riddled brain in this house. Another is this. Shit. I'll get my chair back. This is my globe. So when I was helping my mate move house, this kid had 3 of these in his room. So he let me keep one. Let me pick one. And ironically, I picked the one that didn't work. It's got a plug and everything, and it's supposed to light up. And it's also supposed to make like the countries glow or something like that. Does neither. But yeah. So, tell you a little bit about myself. I'm from that little tiny orange blob there, situated in the East Atlantic, North Sea territories. Just here. I live in the United Kingdom. That's about it, really. I'm from this backwater county called Lincolnshire, or to anyone who's not from Lincolnshire, it's called Lincolnshire. And not much goes on here. You've got a few cabbage fields, loads of World War II RAF bases, and then one amazing seaside resort. that absolutely shits on like Palm Beach in Los Angeles and stuff like that, or Miami Beach or the Bahamas. They don't even rival this place, but it's the best kept secret of Lincolnshire. What else? So I do have family in this place. My uncle lives in Australia at the moment. Well, I say at the moment. I think for now on, I think he's staying there. I never actually seen him, only on like video calls and stuff. But I was gonna maybe do like one of those earn as you learn programs where you like go around farms and things all around Australia working and learning like different qualifications and stuff. But that kind of got put on hold, and I was kind of just like, yeah, I just kind of went with the safer option of just going to uni. For the time being, I wasn't really in a place to make such a decision like that. But we'll get to the reasoning behind that at a later date. I'm sure we will. But yeah, my uncle, Big Steve, he lives there, and he's got a little brother who's also my uncle, even bigger, Sam. He's really tall. I know Sam, but Uncle Sam got to visit Steve in Australia, and he's got a right good story. He went for Christmas, and the whole thing was they had a joke about decorating the Christmas tree because they have palm trees and shit like that. Instead of what we all have, like the fern, whatever thing it's called, pine tree. And so yeah, he went to visit that, and they were gonna like decorate the tree. Thing is, he got there, landed, and I think they put like they had a tree in the garden or like on the driveway for the house, and as they were driving past it, you could see like the lights were already up. Uncle Sam, and he's like, "Oh, maybe Steve just forgot, or Steve just put the lights up, but left the baubles and the tinsel inside for them to do and shit like that, or put the star on for Sam." And then Sam was like stood at the porch door and was waiting for Steve, and he was like, "How come you've already put the lights up? I thought we were going to do the tree together." And he starts walking over towards the tree, and Steve goes, "What do you mean? I'm not put any lights up." And he goes, "Why is it glowing then?" And Steve just goes silent. Sam walks up, and these glowing, flashing like dots turn into like lines almost. And he takes another look, and Steve just like gets a torch out his car and shines it at the fucking tree. And it's all these fucking glowing spiders and shit like that, and fucking fireflies and whatever. It's just this fucking massive. You just told me that he remembers like this glowing blue hue coming off the back of a humongous spider, and then shit flying off of it. And he said he bricked it and he ran straight off into the house, and one of his shoes came off, and he didn't go back out until the next day. But yeah, everything was very attracted to that palm tree, I'm guessing. But yeah, that's Australia for you, isn't it? I'm someone who would love to travel the world, though. Maybe see my uncle at one point in Australia. But I'm a very Eurocentric person. I love Europe, the history, the cultures, the languages, um, the inventions, everything that comes, and the ingenuity. That's what it's called. And the food, I like. That being said, I'm not a massive fan of. No, wait. I don't know. I've not made up my mind whether I want to live in England when I'm older. But when I say when I'm older, hopefully I mean like as soon as possible, because I don't want to. Like if I know I'm not liking it where I live, then why prolong it and just wait to have something? Because then obviously if you wait and you get older, then shit will happen, and you'll what do you call it? You oh bollocks. You end up getting stuck in a place where I don't want to really be tied down to a geographical location, at least until I know one for certain that I like. And I've been on a few like school trips and stuff. I've been on a school skiing trip to Austria, and you had to drive through France, Luxembourg, Germany, and then down into Austria. And I skied at Axamer Lism. And I think they had the Winter Olympics there once. So it's really nice. It's really nice. Decent slopes, really high, and the city is really nice down there as well. I don't know what the city's called. I'm not sure if it's Axams or if that's the village where the ski resort is, or if it's Lism or something. I don't know what it is, but it was really cool. I went bowling there. There's a really, really nice swimming pool. Oh, it's lovely. But yeah, and I've flown to Germany a couple of times before as well. I've flown there. So yeah, that's my adventures. But I'd love to spend more time in some of these countries. Maybe visit like Netherlands, Denmark, Italy. I adore everything geographically about Italy, and the architecture. I fucking love, and the food, obviously. Not a massive fan of fish though. I love the Mediterranean nations, but they eat a lot of fish, and I don't know. I'm very scared of fish. So yeah, I do like haddock and chips, and I don't mind cod and chips. And I'll have the odd fish cake or fish finger, battered fried fish. Yeah, I'll have, as long as it's not too fishy. If I get fishy fish from the fish and chip shop, even that I don't really like. Like oily fish. Ugh. So yeah. Whoa. So yeah. If you haven't guessed already, I'm a bit of a geography neek. I'm studying that at uni. So yeah. But the most like the places that I have the most ambition to go to, definitely I want to go to basically all of Europe. I wouldn't mind seeing a bit of India, and then I would love to see Southeast Asia, like Vietnam, Thailand, Philippines, those sort of nations. Then I would love to see what the developed utopian culture is, like countries like Japan and South Korea are like, they just wow me with the metropolises that they've got there. And then we go to America. No, it doesn't wow me that much. America does. I feel like I've seen more of America than I have of England, even though I've never been to America. I've just seen it through a TV, and yeah, I think the only place that I would actively want to go at the moment is probably obviously like New York City, and then Cape Canaveral in Florida, just to see the rockets and stuff. Canada, you go. I'd like to go see the Canadian countryside. Maybe you can take one of those fancy trains. But then we go to South America and the Latin states. Mexico. All my Mexicans out there. Oh, I'd love to go. I want to come to your country. Your country is beautiful. Your food is beautiful. Your culture is beautiful. Same with Cuba, Puerto Rico, and Jamaica, the Bahamian nations, the Caribbean. Everything is, oh, obviously, tropical storms kind of put you a little bit lower on my list, but hopefully we can bag up climate change and yeah, we'll get you higher up on the list. Then we go into we're adding a bit of spice to it. We're going Brazil, Colombia. Oh, I'd love to, absolutely love to see these nations. Not so much Argentina, Uruguay, because it gets a bit cold down there. Further down you go. I'd want to go see Buenos Aires. I think isn't that like the southernmost capital city? I might be wrong. Is Canberra, or Wellington? Wellington might be more south than it. Yeah, Wellington's definitely more south. Wellington, I can't tell. It's on that line. Latitude. Holy shit! If this line of latitude is accurate on this globe, Wellington, New Zealand, and Buenos Aires are actually pretty close to each other. That being said, that like they're in the same square, so they're probably still like hundreds, maybe even hundreds of miles within each other. Antarctica. I don't think I want to go there. I want to dissuade people from going to Antarctica. I feel like we need to preserve it as much as possible. Yes, it's got minerals there, but it also has a lot of fresh water there in the form of ice. If that was to melt, say bye-bye to New York, say bye-bye to London. Yeah, say bye-bye to all the little islands like, I don't know, Bali, Mauritius, Maldives, all of them, they'll be gone. So yeah, I'd rather we don't interfere in Antarctica. Even like ecotourism, I don't know, because yes, the tourism process going on in Antarctica is maybe environmentally friendly, but the jets that you have to take to get to Argentina or New Zealand or Australia, where you're getting your boat from, it's not. So yeah, but anyways, yeah, this is just me on a rant because I want to see the world, and I'm telling people that they shouldn't. No. I feel like I don't know. I'd like to see the world in a way that is you get the best experience out of it, but also I don't want to interfere too much. I don't want to just be a tourist, going around with a GoPro, just walking around with the stick like that. Don't just want to be like that. I want to experience everything, stuff like that. I guess I don't want to stick out, even though I'm pretty sure this face probably will, anyways. And my posture of this when I'm walking around will probably fucking. oh, 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 Jesus. Will definitely make me stick out a little bit, I'm guessing. I'm trying to think of anything else that I've got to say. February seems kind of dead, to be honest. Overrated month, I'd say. Oh shit! I just realised I'm gonna have to take that back because Pro Bembo is back in the country. Our sponsor and our bodyguard for this company, he's back. Pro Bembo. His special ops in Latvia has gone very, very well, and it's his birthday coming up in February, so we'll have to make sure he's had a warm welcome back into his patriotic nation. I'm sure the debriefing in the MI5 is going pretty well as well. So yeah, Pro Bembo's doing all right, everybody. Just needed to make sure you guys were aware. Let's have a look at some mental statistics. I'm literally going to Google it. Mental statistics. I know, that's just going to give me mental health statistics. Statistics that will shock you. Here we go. Oh, proper buzz. But I want a BuzzFeedy type of website to tell me. They've got no sources to back them up. Here we go. Accept them cookies. I'm getting so many ads. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Alright. I don't know what that means. Odds of being born with 11 fingers or 11 toes is 1 in 500. I feel like I know 500 people. I don't think one of them got an extra finger. It's mental, that way. Maybe like some country and the planet is like letting us down somewhere. What country has the most people with 11 fingers? Let's have a look. "11 fingers." Ooh! The most fingers and toes on a living person is 28. So that's 10. I've got 10 down there. It's 20. So he's got 8 extra. What the fuck? 11th of November 2014 this was. What the fuck is this? My guy slash girl who... Oh my god. Is it this guy? He's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So he's got his normal hand like that. And then he's got like a thumb coming off his thumb here. Like that. And then he's got a pinky coming off just about here. And then the same on that side. So then he's got 7, that's 14. It doesn't show his toes. So he's obviously got 14 toes as well to make it 28. Holy shit. Well done, my guy. Devendra Sutha, The man with the most fingers and toes. Well done. Guinness World Record. The odds of winning an Oscar is 1 in 11,500. Don't care. Oh, this one's interesting for you guys who are on the grind trying to get some money. The odds of finding a pearl in an oyster is 1 in 12,000. How much is a pearl even worth? How much is a pearl worth? Pearl prices can range from $1 to 100K. Oh, that's a risk, you know. Most expensive pearl. South Sea pearls. Ooh. Well, those ones just look like they've got a CSGO camo on them. Most expensive pearl. Let's have a look at that. Bro, Google knows exactly what I'm going to search up. $145,000 for a pearl necklace. You get 17 pearls on it. Oh, the Cowdray pearl. Grey pearls. That's not a fucking pearl, though. That looks like an abscess. Grey pearls are known for extreme rarity. Only 1 out of 100,000. This necklace, composed of 38 graduated natural grey pearls, is worth the exorbitant price of almost 3.3 million. If that can't be the pearl, though. It looks like a foot. Or maybe that's the oyster that it came out of. I don't know. I don't know much about pearls. It's not a circle, though. The picture that I've got next to it is mad. How did we start talking about pearls, anyways? Oh, it's look. The odds of dying in an aeroplane crash is 1 in 205,552, whereas the odd of you dying in a car crash is 1 in 846, which is crazy. It's not crazy because a lot less people take planes, isn't it? And there's a lot more idiots on the road. The odds of becoming a billionaire are pretty much none. Forbes magazine says there are roughly 2,208 billionaires running amok on the world and over 7 billion people on the planet. So this was done in 2014, There's now 8 billion people on the planet, and I think there's a lot more billionaires as well. I'd say there's probably 5,000 billionaires now. Yeah. Well, I know in England we had I might be getting this wrong, I'm gonna double check. I know since the recession in England we've had loads more billionaires. Billionaires in UK. There's 177 billionaires in the UK. That's an increase of 6 since 2021. And and their total wealth adds up to 653 billion, which I also think is that it's a lot more than that as well. It's hard to quantify assets as well, so yeah. Very intriguing, this. I think they're softening that statistic for us. There's a lot of dirty people out there. So yeah, good money. Then obviously there's going to be some legit people as well. Oh. Anyways, it's been a long video today. 40 minutes. Well, me. Did I waffle too long about traveling? That's probably it. Oh, well, if you made it this far, you may. Oh no, I don't want to insult my one viewer that I may have. No, guys, why have you watched this? Why even have no? I've never had a viewer. So if you, as of this moment, if you are the first viewer of this, you are a G. And then if you are the first viewer to like this video, you are a G squared. So yeah, that's pretty like. So yeah, just remember that. And when this channel obviously hits like 30 million subscribers, you make that Reddit on the like the Sunday Reddits that everybody does. Yeah, I'll shout you out and go, this is the G's been here since day one. So yeah. Well, it's month 2 now, so viewers, hurry up. But yeah. Anyways, thank you for making it this far, even though the person that will probably only make it this far will be me rewatching this when I'm bored. So thank you. Anyways, take care, guys. Oh.